So I've been making Roblox games for quite a while now, and I mean it's got to the point where I don't even remember most of them, but maybe that's for the better. Ain't no way I actually made this, what the f. So let's revisit and rank them, starting with my first ever Roblox game. I mean it's pretty much what you could expect from a random 10-year-old, random assets put together. I mean the first part is kind of fine, and that's because it's not even made by me. I just chose the obby template and just extended it, and yeah, I think you can tell where I came into the picture. But now let's finally beat it for real. And just like that, I've finished the obby. Nice. I do have to say this is one of the higher quality obbies I've seen on Roblox. Just look at the quality. I'd say I always knew what I was doing. Okay, but let's move on to the next game, which is this guy right here. As you can see, it's a pretty basic game. I made this when I first found out about scripting, so yeah, as you can tell, it's not that great. But hey, I mean, it's my second game ever. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a game, so I'm gonna give it this not even a game gang tier. Okay, next game, which is called Unboxing Simulator. So the plan was that the boxes inside of this aura were gonna be damaged if I click this button. But since I was a noob at scripting, then I couldn't really figure out how to do that. Next game. Okay, and this one's important. So as you may know, I like making fighting games, and this game just so happens to be the one that started it all. There's an enemy, and also I've made a shop, which is pretty cool. Okay, I cannot really damage, but the coolest one of all is this guy right here. What this guy does is when you press the ability, it drops a cube. Just like that. And it kills everyone, so not that nice. But hey, you're gonna see a lot more of these fighting games, so I think for that, Limbo. If you don't know what Limbo is, it's a geometry dash level, and I just made an obby inspired by that geometry dash level. So basically in the last stage you just go and you gotta follow these keys. Yeah, I think that was yellow. Okay, I picked wrong. But yeah, the rest of the obby is just a basic obby. So I think it will have a good place in next game. City Mayor Tycoon. Yep, this is another classic. I remember that I made this in like 5 days. It has like 2 major areas. Yep, and I've already beat the game. It's a pretty basic tycoon, but it has a nice theme. And it also has this little guy. Isn't he just sweet? Okay tier. And then we have this guy. I mean, I just wanted to make a nice map, and yep, this is what I came up with. You can also go inside where you can find a pretty interesting mine and these weirdly shaped crystals. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what I was thinking with this one. And then we have this guy, which was supposed to be like that IKEA game, but instead of IKEA employees, it was gonna be SCP. As you can see, my rigging skills weren't that good. Need more depth. Fun fact, this is still my most played game to this day. And I mean, as you could tell from the name, it's a need more heat rip up. But instead of hitting the word up, you just dig holes. I really don't understand why so many people played it, but hey, I mean, I take 15k visits. Yeah, this is like the coolest part of the game. Now I was lying, there's another cool part coming up. I forgot about this guy, but we have Robux Lord 77. Nothing useful here right now, so we gotta go to this telephone and ask Notch to drop a creeper. Yeah, I mean, I was really creative with these quests, but the boss is still not happy, so we gotta lobotomize the earth. And if you don't know what that means, fire in the hole. Wow, I take that back. I get why so many people play this. This is just life-changing stuff right here. And for that, it gets an okay tier. Egg hunt. So this is just the basic system done, but you can collect eggs and they'll show up in the egg inventory, and that's pretty much it. I've also made a map. I mean, I'm pretty proud of it because like it's basically Retro Slab before Retro Slab even existed. But the reason this is not finished is because I was gonna give the people who completed it a free UGC, but I couldn't figure out how to do that, so that's awkward. Base Defense Simulator. We got another scrapped one right here, unfortunately, but this was gonna be like Tower Defense Simulator, but instead of placing towers and the enemies going in one line, you place towers on a grid and the enemies coming from all places. So it's like Clash of Clans but in real time, which I thought was a pretty nice idea, but yeah, I couldn't quite script that at the time. It's going into the bin. And then we have the second installation of the fighting game series. I mean, it's still nothing impressive, but it did have the basics. You can parkour around, you can change your weapon with the right click for some reason. I really like this one. And we also had abilities. Yeah, so the second ability is like it's kind of OP actually. The third ability gives 2x damage and the first one heals you. We do have better in the fighting game series, so for that reason it's going in. Okay, then we have image RNG. So this was during the time where RNG games were really popping off, so yeah, I just had to make one. As you can see, it generates an image with each pixel being random. I've actually gotten pretty lucky with this guy. Just kidding, I just coded that in. Nice concept, but generating some other way good image would take like millions of tries, so I'd say it's an okay game. Speed Champions. Yep, some of the OG guys, if they're still here, may know this as my first ever game that I've made a video on. It's pretty much a finished game. It has like the basic game loop, you have offers, and we also have some cars. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. But yeah, it's really just a nice and simple game. I mean, the UI is kinda lacking, so maybe I should have used today's sponsor, which is none other than Forge GUI. Forge GUI is an AI platform that lets you create awesome thumbnails, UIs and all that good stuff with no experience at all. Let's say if I wanted to create a nice UI button for a shop, all I gotta do is put down a few words and give it a few moments. And just like that, it's ready to be put in game. And if I also want a frame to go with it, and it even has a whole design board with the ability to export everything with just one click. And on top of all that, it can also do thumbnails for Fortnite if you want that for whatever reason. But if you don't have any ideas on what to make at all, you can still head over to the remixes tab where you can find other people's creations and give them, well, a remix. Okay, I might have gotten a bit carried away with this one. So if you wanna make cool GUIs but have no experience, make sure to check out Forge GUI with the link in the description. And thank you for Forge GUI for sponsoring today's video. Okay, this is an extreme track, so I got lucky. Yes, I finished. So I'm gonna give it a P good tier. 1 Robux equals 1 ammo. Yeah, this is just some random cash grab game I made for a video, so it's not gonna be that good. But let's try to defeat this guy. But basically the concept is that there are many ways of getting ammo into the big gun right there. And yeah, you can defeat bosses and the death animations get cooler and cooler basically. Do I do this or... Nah, I'm gonna take 7 ammo. So let's just buy that last ammo. So, moment of truth. Yep, and when you defeat it, yeah. But since it's not that good of a game, it gets an okay tier. Cube. So this was basically the revival of the Speed Champions game. It's basically the same gameplay but a completely different approach. As you can see, it's like a 10 based, it's more like Geometry Dash. But yeah, these first levels, especially the first world, is pretty easy, but they do get a lot harder as we go on. Okay, I almost beat it, but hey, not bad. And we're finally at the third installation in the fighting game series. Honestly, this one's a pretty big step up from the previous ones. We also have multiple weapons with their own abilities. Yeah, they're not that good, but like, and we also have basic abilities. Hey, but my favorite one has got to be this. You just wait for it and release. So I think I'm gonna put it in the pretty good tier. Then we got another Tycoon. This one's a lot higher quality though. So the gameplay loop for this one is you buy these eggs basically and you get items. And you can also travel to your own island and you can buy stuff with it. Well, I don't have enough resources, but now I do. Just don't worry about all of this. It's not important. But yeah, now we can go ahead and build it. So now if I go back to the lobby with this cool travel animation, I can go ahead and buy this nice basket. And actually the opening animation is pretty nice as well. So it's going in the pretty good tier. And we're finally at the 4th installation of the fighting game series. And this one also has a cool lobby. And we have... Oh shit. Yeah, I'm actually gonna melee this one. Nice. We also have some nice abilities. Yo, wait, this one's epic. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool game. It also has some nice scenery. So, it's going in the pretty good tier. And we finally have a horror game. Yo, wait, I forgot that it actually has like a whole ass menu. But let's play it. It's like a point and click type game. I suppose we gotta get out of the basement. And we gotta collect this key right here. Oh my god, jump scare. We've made it out of the house, which is cool. Okay, let's go into this house. And now we just gotta avoid this. Okay, that low-key made me shiver a little bit. But hey, I mean, it's pretty cool. Scratch 3D. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just Scratch, but you're in 3D. And you can also script, which is pretty cool. The game's gonna be as good as the games you can make in it. So yeah, but I mean, I've made a pretty cool game inside of this indie pass. So I'm actually gonna put it on screen right now. So I think because of that, it deserves the gamer tier. First person dash. Now when I say that this game is underrated, I do mean it. The concept is that you are playing geometry dash but in first person, and you gotta collect these checkpoints before the timer runs out. But hey, now I'm gonna lock in. Never mind. Yeah, and to show you that I'm still a pro at this game, I'm gonna lock in and beat this level. Oh my god, I did it. Gamer tier. The 0.5 stud game. So I made this game because I saw another YouTuber make a 1 stud big game. So I thought, why not beat that and make an even smaller game. As you can see, it's really high quality. We've got 2 awesome guns. And now we have enough for whatever this gun is. And yep, as you can see, this is fully automatic now. But I mean, it's still not that good. So it's going in bruh. The wheelchair game. So this is a rage game I made in 24 hours. But the whole point is that you are in a wheelchair and it just sucks to control. And you can also get stuck on these walls. Yeah, this actually sucks. Ghost shooter. So this was a game I made in 10 hours. It's basically about shooting ghosts, but you can only see them with this camera. So you gotta switch between the camera and the gun. Hey, I do think it's a cool concept. The execution could have been a lot better because, I mean, this is not my best work. But hey, I mean, considering that it was only made in 10 hours, it's pretty okay. The Infinite Obby. So this is an obby roguelike where you gotta get as far as you can in just 2 minutes. And you can also buy some cool power-ups. So the best case scenario would be getting a watch right now because my time is starting to run low, and there we go. Yeah, it has half a minute. And I have another watch. Nice. Yup, made it to stage 16. Chopped Royale. It's basically Clash Royale, but you are the card. Alright, let's just get this tower. Okay, so their tower is almost down. I think I'm gonna go Dart Goblin now and just finish off this tower. Maybe. Yes, nice. Okay, let's go for the King Tower. Hey, yeah, honestly, it's not that good. The last installation in the fighting game series as of today. This is the highest quality one so far. I'm pretty proud of this, to be honest. There's the blocking guy, and we also have some pretty cool abilities. So yeah, I'm gonna say pretty good and move this one down to okay. Ava, aka AI versus AI. All you do is just watch some cubes fight. But let's see who's gonna win this round. Okay, they're already starting to fight. Oh shit. And the winner is your casual female 32. Okay tier. And then we have this guy. It's supposed to be a remake of Doors, but like this one's actually scary. I mean, it's not a finished game by any means, but kinda see the vision. And for that, I'm gonna keep it in the middle. Delivery Chaos Simulator. I mean, it's in the name. You deliver packages while stuff happens. Also, where is my delivery point? Oh, okay, it's right here. Honestly, pretty mid game. Wait, what is this game? Yeah, this one's getting left out, by the way. Well, I don't remember making a game like this. Ain't no way I actually made this. What the Well, that's because I didn't. Because you just got clickbaited. Hey, I'm so sorry for that, by the way. But if you wanna see a video that is not clickbait, then make sure to click one of the videos on screen right now.